Watch out, Robin Hood. It's not the sheriff, it's the SEC that's coming for you. Coming up on the job. Hi folks, Alex Klingelhoeffer here with Exencial Wealth Advisors. It is 9/11 here in the middle part of the country on Wednesday. It is June 8th, 2022. Here's your morning jog around the economic headlines of the world. SEC Chairman Gary Gensler going to come out with some new regulations this morning or afternoon, according to Reuters. Including in that, big piece of that is looking at payment for order flow, right? As you send an order into a broker like the Schwab, TD, Robinhood, etc., they send it to a wholesaler and get paid for it. The wholesaler then tries to improve that order and perhaps makes a little bit of a spread on the order in micro pennies, etc. That's how they make their money. For companies like Schwab or a Fidelity or a TD, they have diversified revenue streams, right? They have some products that they make, like ETFs and funds, that they make operating expense ratios off of. They have some additional ways to make money in terms of managing folks' accounts. They have lots of different diversified revenue streams. Robinhood does not. This is pretty much the only way they build their business. In fact, if you want an additional, deeper explanation on payment for order flow, go to our payment for order flow video. I'll go ahead and include a link right here, up above. On an ongoing basis, this is not a good thing for Robinhood, right? But the good news is, for Vlad Tenev and company, they've already IPO'd. They've already dumped that company onto the public and onto investors who are all too happy to gobble up the shares during the pandemic as sports betting was shut down and folks put their gambling money into day trading. In the end, the bag holders held the bag. Isn't that great for everyone? No, not really. It's kind of actually terrible. Qatar is going to pair up with Exxon, Total, Shell, Conoco, basically everyone in a bid to expand their LNG production. Looks like it's going to be coming online in 2027. Really important, right? If Russia and the rest of Europe are going to be at each other's throats for the next decade because of Ukraine, because Russia, quite frankly, has more natural resources at its disposal per capita than any other country in Europe, then perhaps this is a nice thing for the continent. Interesting to see Total and Shell making bids on the project and wanting a piece, considering they're energy companies that really don't like fossil fuels anymore, right? Shell selling off assets for pennies on the dollar. Total buying green energy projects that aren't going to be in the money for years, decades, maybe ever. We'll see. LNG is a great fuel, very clean. Last but not least, before we get you off to a nice Wednesday, let's talk football. It's been a while since we saw a nice NFL game. Denver Broncos going to have new ownership, $4.65 billion. Looks like it's going to be Rob Walton. I think his name's Rob. Yep, Rob Walton of the Walton family, right? Walmart, leading the bid to buy Denver Broncos. Last time a team bought in the NFL was like $2.5 billion. David Tepper, Carolina Panthers. Sports teams continue to be an excellent investment if you have the capital to do so. There's only 30 of them, 32 in the NFL's case. And if you're a billionaire, it is an awesome toy. It's what separates you from other billionaires. Hey, I've got a yacht, so do I. Hey, I've got a jet, so do I. Hey, I've got the Denver Broncos. I don't have that. Very valuable pieces of art. That's awesome. We love to watch them. If you want some additional info throughout the week, feel free to find me on the internet. I am out there. Until then, hope you, your family, have a really good rest of your Wednesday. I am out.